All right, boys, we are finally back, and we are here to expose the known two most powerful fraudsters in the fraudverse. Here we go. First up we have the Kylesei, supreme leader of the fraud government and commander of the three snitches. There is much mystery around the Kylesei, such as is it multiple people, or is it only one person? The fact is, the Kylesei fuse together to create Kylesei, which combines them into their true and most powerful form. But you may be wondering, how does the fraud fruit for the Kylesei work? Do they all have the power, or just one of them? The answer to this is that the Kylesei ate his fraud fruit while they were in Kylesei form. So it only works once they fuse into one being. Speaking of fraud fruits, Kylesei ate the fraud fruit model, Overwatch. This guy has Gaiet to be one of, if not the biggest fraud in Overwatch history. This guy has 1 billion hours on the game and has barely ever touched the ranked scene. Could it be because it will show his true fraudness? From what we have seen, however, this man is never placed above platinum. All that time of casual just to be ass at the game. And when he does play, this buffoon will blame everyone but himself. Excuses and accusations flying left and right with a fit of mighty rage. It seems the only thing Kylesei is a lot of bullshit. Kylesei, an outrageous fraud. I am here to talk about a certain fraud. Kylesei.
For 1,000 years, the fraud government, under the ruthless reign of the Kylesei and aided by the notorious trio known as the Three Snitches, has held dominion over the fraud line with an unyielding iron fist. Through a labyrinth of deceit and betrayal, they have ensnared the populace in a web of oppression, their rule characterized by fear, manipulation, and absolute control. The Kylesei, with their insatiable hunger for power, sit atop their throne of lies, orchestrating schemes to maintain their grip on authority. The Three Snitches, their loyal enforcers, lurk in the shadows, ready to pounce on any sign of dissent and crush it mercilessly. Under this oppressive regime, the people of the fraud line are mere pawns in a game of power and subjugation. Their freedoms are but distant memories, their voices silenced by the ever-watchful eye of the government. Yet, even in the darkest of times, whispers of resistance echo through the streets, fueled by the flickering flame of hope, waiting for the moment to ignite into a blaze of revolution. But for now, the iron fist of the fraud government tightens its grip, casting a shadow over the land as the Kylesei and the Three Snitches maintain their stranglehold on power.
That was until one fateful meeting that would shake the balance of the fraud line to its very core, causing the fraudverse to be flipped upside down and starting the most destructive era in history, the battle for the fraud peace.
You are right, D-Snitch. This is very concerning news indeed. It is time to summon the Three Snitches.